You're a detective in 1947. Oh, wait, hold on. A woman tells you the gun isn't hers, and everything you've got, the paperwork, the store owner, all of it says she's telling the truth. So you believe her. Wrong. Cool Phelps slams the table like you just called his mom ugly. This happens all the time in LA Noire, and for years players just blame themselves. Well, I guess I missed something. Nope, it's not you. Well, maybe, but not entirely. Let me explain. Okay, quick recap for anyone who hasn't played this decade-old detective game. Every interrogation gives you three buttons. Truth, you believe them. Doubt, something smells off, but you got nothing. Lie, you think they're lying and you brought receipts. Pick wrong and the suspect just shut up forever. Back in 2011, this game had a huge idea. New tech called motion scan, recording every twitch on the actor's actual real face. The pitch was basically forget dialogue, just stare into this man's soul and know he's lying. Big idea, big promise. Also, spoiler, kind of a mess. Here's the twist, the three buttons weren't always truth, doubt, and lie. They used to be coax, force, and lie. The director, Brendan McNamara, I hope I didn't butcher that, actually explained this at an event, and honestly, I picture him sweating a little while saying it. A lot of people say Aaron goes a little bit crazy with some of the questions in the game. When we originally wrote it, the question were codes, force, and lie. So the original question wasn't true or false, it was how do I want to handle this guy? Nice cop, bad cop, or just full send accuse him? Completely different vibe. Then they tested it and quote, people never really liked the words or understood them. So makes sense they switched to truth, doubt, and lie. Except here's the problem. The actors had already filmed the whole thing using the old system. Every twitch, every is he sweating or is that just noir lighting moment? Film for the game, and then the game changed the buttons. Like changing the question of a test after everyone already took it. McNamara basically admits it himself. Truth and lie make sense, but doubt changed from being about your strategy to being about how the person was acting. And here's the line, and honestly, this should be on a plaque somewhere. It just made Aaron look a little bit crazy on the doubt button. That's my fault, not his. So straight from the director himself, the guy going feral across the table, not on you. You didn't misread a criminal mastermind. You press a button that already changed its meaning after the filming wrap. And it gets funnier. There is this case called The Fallen Idol, where Phelps talks to a woman named June Ballard. He asks about a young girl, and June says, oh, she just wants to be a star. And that's true. There is even a letter that proves it. The girl ran away from home to try and make it in Hollywood. June says this straight to Phelps' face. No flinching, nothing weird. Every sign the game taught you to trust says she's telling the truth. So you pick truth. Wrong. The evidence agreed with her face agreed with her. The game just didn't agree with either. This kind of things happens quite often that the remastered version quietly renamed the button to good cop, bad cop, and accused, which, funny enough, is basically coax, force, and lie wearing a fake mustache. They didn't really fix the system, they just changed the name and hope nobody would notice. Not very slick, if I might say so myself. So yeah, it's broken, and if you ask my opinion, I maybe prefer the released version. Sure, sometimes it still mislead me, I'm not gonna deny that. But if you play this game long enough, something changes. You stop trusting the faces. You get burned a few times, you trust a liar, you push an innocent guy too hard, and slowly you start playing like a real detective. You check your notes, you compare evidence before you pick a button. The face becomes just one clue, not the whole answer. And weirdly, that feels more real than what the game first promised. Because real interrogation stuff, reading faces, body language, actually gets criticized a lot by real scientists. It's not really reliable. Real detectives who trust face too much still get it wrong all the time in real life. LA Noire kind of copied that same problem by accident. Nobody planned to make a game about how unreliable lie detection really is. They just built a cool tech demo, hit a scheduling problem near the end, and stumbled into making a point anyway. And honestly, in real life, there is no such thing as a perfect case. There will always be a mistake somewhere, so for me, that just made the whole experience feel a little more real, but that's just my opinion. Here's the best part though. While you're using this busted lie detector to judge everyone else, Cole Phelps is lying too, about the war, about his marriage. The game slowly shows you your own guy is just as unreliable as every suspect you've been staring down. Nobody planned any of this. It's a broken system, duct taped to a guy with secrets held together by a last-minute rename and one actor doing his best. And somehow, it still works. Not because the devs were secret geniuses, just because sometimes a mistake and a good story end up telling the exact same lie. Oh, hey, if you have watched till this far, thank you very much, I'd really appreciate it. And leave a like and subscribe to help me make more videos like this. Anyway, have a good day. Bye bye.